How's everybody doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain. I'm going to show you something very interesting in this demonstration. Now, the reason why I have my furniture moved because I'm in the process of actually installing an invisible nano on this screen, so I have some measurements and some things to do. But I figured while I have time, I'm going to shoot this video and show you some things. Now, for those of you who pretty much already know this, you can fast forward, and for those of you who don't, I would suggest you sit down and enjoy the video and hear what I got to say. Now, usually when you watch these demonstrations on YouTube of people displaying these their technology, you got to look at some key features here. Number one, the environment. What does the environment look like? Chances are the environment is probably dark, and when it comes to condensed lighting, chances are, well, actually, one of the things you should look at is when you should look at the fact that they should block the projector or put the projector in blank mode, so that way you can see how much physical light is actually hitting the screen. Now, usually with condensed lighting, what some people will do is they will basically direct the light away from the screen, so as it comes down, it gives the appearance that the screen is being surrounded by ambient light when it actually really isn't. In these demonstrations, you will see where my light is actually physically hitting the screen. So you can see how well lit the environment is. On top of that, I will show you a measuring tape on how far it goes back. Now, also to the projector. You're looking at a projector that's 4K. It's a very high power projector. You have to start thinking at what point, which one is doing all the work? Is it the projector or the screen? I would tell you right now, out of 100%, out of 80% of that, the projector would be doing all the work. And that's the reason why we use 720p projectors, the 1080p projector, which is the most high power projector I have in the house, the 200 lumen Brookstone, and some other projectors that I have on hand. Now, also to the distance. Now, my screen comes in at, my projector sits back at 14 feet away from my screen. Keep in mind, we're doing this in a fully lit environment. My projector has never been calibrated to no form of 4K upscaling, and my projector is still set in the factory default settings. Now, also too, you have some people that will say, we can save you hundreds. Well, here's the funny thing about someone that's going to save you hundreds when they don't do demonstrations on a level that basically puts them on the same level as our technology. That's why we did those demonstrations today by saying that, hey, we challenge you. We challenge you to match our demonstrations or better, proving that when we do demonstrations, we are on a different level. We're not on the same level as anyone else. Also, too, instead of saving you hundreds, we can save you thousands. And I'm going to show you why. First of all, there's no point in going out and spending the money for a very good projector if you're going to display it on a very crappy, poor quality, untested screen that's using high power technology to make it look nice. Dark environments to make it look nice. First of all, if you're going to spend that kind of money for a projector, or even $500 for a projector, do it right. Don't waste your money on something that is cannot prove or back up what it has the capable of doing. All right, now I'm going to show you here. Show you something here. This right here, I have the screen halfway coming down because I have the white wall screens from hitting the white walls. This is to show you those of you that are using white walls, white projection screens where you may be using, and you feel that there's no reason for me to go out and get a projection screen because it looks fantastic on a white wall. Take your projector back to the store or sell it on eBay and go get a discovery wall, because pretty much that's what you're doing to your projector. You're cheating it. Now, let's show you how we're going to save you thousands. So, sorry about the squeaky floor. This right here is a Dark Star 9 by Elite Screens. Price range for this screen for 100 inch 16.9 would cost you $2,000 to $3,000. Over here we have if I can get it to come up, we have a DMP Supernova Infinity. Price range for this screen is $4,000 to $5,000 for 100 inch. Let's back it up here. The large platinum slate screen you're seeing by Elite Screens, sorry, not by Elite Screens, my fault, by ECLIPSE, or ECLIPSE Nano Platinum slate screen comes in at $482 for 2 quarts. Keep in mind, 2 quarts can do 100 inch to 135 inch, and 235.1 can do 105 to 128. All right, so you get multiple selections of screens out of that. Now, like I said, the reason why I did the screens half and half on the white wall, because I'm going to show you that our technology will match the DMP Supernova, will also match the Dark Star 9 at these screens costing $2,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. And we can do this in a fully lit environment. which means another thing I want to say really quick before I start the demonstration. Keep in mind when someone mentioned that the theater rooms or home theater dedicated theater rooms or movie screens or movie theaters do not have lights in them. Let me explain something to you. A lot of people more and more today are trading in their TVs for projection screens, and nobody wants to sit in the dark all day long every time they fire up their projector just to enjoy their screen. You want to be able to use your screen much like you use your TV in a fully lit environment, and that's another key thing you have to watch out for too. If you're seeing a lot of demonstrations where the main projectors, YouTube videos are using these high power projectors, ambient light controlled environments, and the majority of the videos are done in the dark. The best performance that screen can provide is in the dark. That's where you're going to be at with that screen. Alright, so first things first, let's remove this from what's blocking our projector. Now for those of you who have a white wall, this is what you're doing. You're cheating yourself. Look at the DMP Supernova right there. See that? We matched it. Dark Star 9, match the Dark Star 9. Look at that. All right, now keep in mind, this is a full 1080p projector. Full 1080p projector. Now, if you're hitting your wall with a full 1080p projector, this is how much you have cheated your projector. There's your performance right there. You would have to turn out the lights in order to achieve this right here. So that means you would have to be in the dark in order to watch your screen. I'll show you. Now even with the lights out, the screen still has, it's a little acceptable, right? But you're still missing contrast. See how the contrast is showing up on the DMP Supernova? See how it's showing up on the Dark Star 9? But you look at your white wall. Look at your white screen. That's what you're getting. I don't care if you have a 1-point gain or a 2-point gain, this is what you're getting if your screen is white. So you have to turn out your light to somewhat come close to matching our screen, which we can use with the lights on and have no problem with that. Now, let's go over here and let's start a demonstration. Like I said, in my demonstrations, I'm going to teach you something else to give you a bit of a wow factor. I'm not going to show you a high-powered projector and some dim lighting and say, hey, look, here you go. Now see the difference between the blues? See that line right across there? Now look at these expensive screens right here and here. Now not to put any of these screens down, these are very high performance. These are amazing projection screens. Just a little pricey, that's all. And like I said, we don't save you hundreds, we save you thousands. We give you the best performance you're gonna want out of your projector. What's the point of doing the research? What's the point of spending the time? What's the point of even calibrating your projector if you're gonna subject it to a crappy screen? You're getting half the picture. That's what you're giving yourself. If not, none of it at all. Now you would think a 1080p projector would have insane performance. Man, you put that on a white wall, it's gonna look incredible, right? Yeah, yeah, this is what you're getting. And then consider how much you're saving when you don't have to spend $2,000 to $3,000 for a 100-inch screen or $4,000 to $5,000. Alright, so let's go from there and let's do some contrast. And keep in mind, I can have all my lights on. Alright, so let's take our lights out. And let's show you how much contrast you're losing on a white screen. Okay. Turn the lights back on. As a matter of fact, I can open up my window and And I can let the lights in. I can let the light come in. Look how beautiful my screen looks. And just to let you know that my condensed lighting is all the way up. Okay, for my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain, showing you how it's done. Like I said, fully lit environment. As you can see, I don't have to subject myself to a dark environment. Got my projector sitting back 14 feet, and this is the quality I get from our nano technology. Keep in mind, I don't have to spend $5,000 or $8,000 for a projection screen. I don't have to calibrate my projector or use any form of 4K upscaling. Truly, what you see is what you get. All right, thank you all for your time.